I did.
Welcome everyone to episode 265. I'm one of your co-hosts, Brian Vargas.
I'm Jamal Smith. Rounding it out is...
I am Tony Bailey Rains.
Tony Bailey Rains.
Tuesday.
Tony
Say happy
Rains.
Monday. Happy Tuesday.
I know. A lot of these Monday holidays, you're throwing off your day. I'm going to take my car to get an oil change tomorrow. And he said, you want to bring it in on Tuesday or Thursday? I said, isn't today Tuesday? He said, oh yeah, that's right. He didn't take a holiday yesterday. He actually worked on people's cars.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have did the same thing. Martin Luther King didn't say take the day off for his day. He said, be happy you own your own business.
Well, today we are talking on the Tony Talk Show. It will be the three of us on the show. I do not have a guest till next Tuesday. People are fickle about this year. I think that 1 year anniversary really did something, and people have to kind of readjust because everybody is talking about how exhausted they are. They're just worn out right now. So I'm giving grace, and I'm like, that's cool whenever you're ready. But today I want to talk about our dear, wish they were departed, but instead of our dearly departed, Sce Shinanigans. And the reason I say that is because good morning, Marcus Betts. Because, everybody knows that this daggone tower, it should have been taken down in 1971 and was the main cause of this fire. So Edison is being sued by everybody, the county, the government, feds, everybody. And so now they have decided to file a lawsuit blaming not their tower and themselves, but you remember at the events that happened, and I told them straight out, you're a sham. This compensation program is a sham. You should be ashamed of yourself. And even at Lena Kennedy's event, they came up and talked to me. They were like, oh yeah, we saw your podcast where you were talking about you were in KBLA, and we understand you think it's a sham, Tony, and it really is not, and da-da-da-da-da.
They called you?
No, they saw me at Lena Kennedy's event where Pedro and that sister girl, Fumi, came. And so their person, the head of corporate comms or something, whatever his name was, Scott or whatever, he came. And he was like, oh, hi, Tony, because he knows who I am, right, from the podcast. And he saw our podcast where we were speaking about it. And so this is more reason that I say they are sham, is because they have now filed suit in LA Superior Court, naming Los Angeles County, Pasadena Water and Power, 5 other water agencies, which obviously would be the 3 in Altadena, right? And whomever else. And SoCal Gas, alleging that all of them are responsible for this fire because their failures contributed to the deaths of 19 people and the destruction of more than 9,400 structures in the Eden fire.
This is going to be weird.
So
how did they get to file a lawsuit now? When is that going to affect? 2 years from now? Like how Orange did?
No, they filed it Friday. They will now process through the courts for whatever. But as of Friday, there are 998 lawsuits pending against Edison from fire victims, right? Doesn't mean that's it, because we know there are tons of attorneys out there that are still saying to people, hey, we can help you. Yeah, others are, 1,500 people have applied for that sham program, and some have accepted it.
The sham program.
That's what I call it. And from government entities and all this claiming, its equipment started the blaze. Well, we all pretty much know that that's what it was, right? But now they want to defer it. And then they even say something I was reading last night that says they're trying to protect the wildfire victims comp fund, the one that's set up at the state level. So they have acknowledged that circumstantial evidence suggests one of its idled high voltage transmission lines may have ignited the fire amongst the winds that topped 100 miles an hour. Okay, that's the closest to reality, right? We know we had a crazy wind event. But if you guys remember back when it happened a year ago, immediately Pedro came out saying the winds were only 35 miles an hour. And he was talking about down where he lives in Pasadena, maybe by Lombardi or somewhere, right? Close to San Marino. But he was talking about winds were only 35. Bruh, they weren't 35 up in Altadena. And so now they have all the wind readings and have said, okay, they were 100 mile an hour. So potentially our failed equipment sparked it. But they're now blaming everybody else for failures. And there were some, I'm not saying there were not, but there were failures. That's the reason why people died and all the structures are gone. Not because of them. So City of Pasadena immediately is like, nah, bro, that's not going down, right? It rejected their claims. Like, you're not putting that all on us, which they should. And so the city recently received it and is reviewing the complaint. And they said, that's what Lisa Dearden, their chief communications officer, said. Yeah, we got it. We got the complaint, but no, we reject this because it's not true. So what it is saying is evidence from the lawsuit has shown Edison's equipment to be the cause of the catastrophic Eaton fire that began. But the cross complaint does not change the fact that Edison should accept responsibility for extensive damage it caused. That's what Pasadena is saying, right? And they're trying to continue rebuilding and recovery. Now, I do know a couple people in Pasadena who are really challenged because Pasadena has yet to waive the fees. So people, if they want to start their rebuild, are having to pay their fees up front out of their out of their insurance proceedings. And supposedly Pasadena is working on the process that they will follow suit like the county and reimburse people. But again, I think it's shenanigans and it's a doggone shame that from day one, Edison has tried to deny that their tower really caused, the main blaze, that then these 100-mile-an-hour winds did what it did and took all west. But we now file suit against everybody. And at first I was saying, how come SoCal Gas is not on the hook as well, because they never turned off the gas lines?
Yeah, that was my concern.
But after speaking with my brother, he said, Tony, do you understand what backdrafts are? I said, yeah, because I know the movie, right? Remember the movie Backdraft back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
He said, if SoCal Gas would have gone and turned off all the lines, it would have created a backdraft in those lines, and we would have seen explosions way more, and everything would be gone because all the lines would have been shut and all the pressure. And so it would have created a backdraft effect. And where there were open lines from houses that already burned, there just would have been tons of explosions. So not until my brother.
So they're not off the hook. They're off the hook because of that?
I'm not saying that. I'm telling you that I know Edison has also named them in the suit, saying that they failed. I'm assuming they're saying they failed because of the not turning off the gas lines, because it's better with natural gas to let it burn out. And I was initially like, it's got to be on SoCal Gas too, because they should have gone and turned off every gas line. My brother was like, nah, it would have been 10 times worse had the gas company gone and turned the lines off, because it would have created an absolute backdraft and all Altadena would have been leveled. Like everything that is standing would have been gone. So I don't know how that plays out, Brian, as far as these lawsuits go. But to me, for Edison to try to blame the gas company for the fire or say they failed and that's a reason and all that kind of stuff. Todd, I am so sorry to hear that you're selling and relocating. Sorry that you're having a lot of stress, Todd Barrett. I would hope that everybody that can stay stays. We need everybody in the community. And yes, get an attorney and sue. But I think it's absolute shenanigans on the part of Edison. And they may not be
just seeing Todd's post. So, you know, we used to have dance groups back in the day. And our friends, Tina, Tanya, and Tammy were the 3 T's. And of course, we used to practice over at Todd's house. He used to live off of Altadena Drive over close to where the canyon starts. Mm-hmm. You know, when you go around that bend and come down the hill going towards Pasadena, New York.
On the S's in Eaton Canyon. Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a great house, bro. So maybe we should talk. Because, hey, I might know somebody that want to buy that from me. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off like that. That just
no, you were commenting on what Todd wrote and I read. So that wasn't a cutoff. That was perfect for you to chime in. That's what we do. But yeah, Todd, I hate that you are going to sell. Maybe there are other factors, right? And you just want to not be here and not worry about that. And that's understandable. I keep telling people do what's best for you because that's what people have to do. But I think it's really shameful that Edison wants to shift so much blame for this. When again, we know which tower sparked it. And that's the same tower that was decertified or should have been decommissioned and taken down in 1971, and they left it up all these years. And then miraculously, what has it been, 6 months now that they had the helicopter fly over and they brought the men in on helicopter to dismantle and take it down? Because they even tried to say, oh no, even though it's decommissioned, we leave them. It shouldn't have been taken down. Really? But now it's gone and you flew a helicopter crew for a week in to dismantle and take it down? But you left it up for 50-something years? So
right.
It is what it is.
Long time.
Long time. 71 to 25. So it's shenanigans. 24 years. 54 years, I think they left it up. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm glad that people are chiming in because we didn't know if there was going to be an engagement. And I said, if there's not, the 3 of us can talk about it 10, 15 minutes. We can go to announcements. We could be done for the day. Marcus says, I think SCE is doing a stall tactic and try to tie everything up in court for years so they can keep profiting from the victims of the fire even more. You're correct.
Yeah, and they're going to be earning interest on that money that they put aside in their litigation account of almost $18 billion.
Well, and the thing about that is the trial date is next year, January, right? Mm-hmm. They're going to do everything that they can to get out of it, but there's so much evidence. Also, again, with the Bobcat fire, I think it was 2 days after or 3 days after, it was within the week after the Eaton fire, they settled for quite a bit. I want to say $3 billion or something on the Bobcat fire that happened in 2019, 2020, somewhere around there.
All right, that was a drag out.
Right. That was a drag out. This one, I don't think they're going to be able to drag out as much because so much is lost, so many lives, all that. So what they're trying to do is, in my opinion, and this is my verbiage, is share the wealth. Meaning, we're going to have to pay. We know that. But if we can prove at all that any of these entities we're filing suit against were also... Oh, Brandon Dante Lamar, I'm so glad you're on today because I really want you to come on the show, sir. He said, I've been saying all utility companies should be sued in Altadena. Water out of the fire hydrant. Yeah, no water. Gas still running 3 days later, etc. It is multiple layers. And whoever is sued and has to come out of pocket for this, I do believe that that's Edison's point. Yeah, we know we're going to have to come out of pocket. We are responsible. However, this, and this, whether it's county for fire hydrants being dry, Edison for leaving the lines on. I know my brother said it would create a backdraft and it would have been way worse, but for 3 days, I agree with you, Brandon, on that. And so the different layers and everybody that's going to be involved, I think what they're doing, Marcus, is setting that up as we're responsible and we know we're going to have to pay, but we're going to share the wealth. And we're going to make sure that everybody gets named so you all can also go after them, meaning the attorneys or whatever, which I'm sure they're doing. That's my opinion and my thoughts. And I saw you shaking your head, Jamal. Do you kind of feel that too? They're trying to, with this lawsuit, share the
I
wealth?
was going to agree wholeheartedly with you. And in fact, I posted one of the articles because there were many articles that, came out about this. I posted one on our page, on our Facebook page or group. And I'm just going to read a section of the article because it says exactly what's happening. It says SCE has acknowledged that circumstantial evidence suggests one of its idle high voltage transmission lines could have ignited the Eaton blaze. Now, obviously, they're using these specific terminologies just because they don't want to admit to anything. But at the same time, it's saying what happened, right? So
Correct.
They're saying this started it, but in the complaints, it says, it opens up a new tab. SEC says numerous analysis and reports have identified other factors that likely contributed to the fire's severity. So in my opinion, they're saying, yeah, we started it, but it wouldn't have been as bad if other groups kind of had their stuff together. And like you said, I'm agreeing with you.
Absolutely.
But I'll just read the exact verbiage.
They've already done that.
Yeah, yeah, so they're like, no, we started it, but it would have been worse. I mean, it wouldn't have been as bad if the rest of y'all had your stuff together. They're trying.
It wouldn't have been as bad if the alert system worked. It wouldn't have been as bad if meaning on the desk maybe or whatever, right? It wouldn't have been as bad if the water hydrants had water in them, right?
Yeah, but with the 100-mile-an-hour gust, though, I mean, how can you fight that? That's the part.
Right. Even from the ground would be difficult, but we definitely, with 100-mile-an-hour gust, could not have put aircraft and helicopters up. That's a no-brainer because that's loss of other life. So I do want to hit these comments. Mrs. Bacchus, you're correct. Edison is going to pass their losses on. They already did that. It began in October. There's a 13-point-something rate hike. I'm feeling it. Let me tell you, I have solar panels.
You were just talking about your electric bill to me.
I have 14 solar panels on my roof. And let me tell you, this month and last month, I have $360 bills. I'm like, for what? I called JoJo yesterday, Solar by JoJo. I was like, I need to shoot you my bill because I'm not doing this, almost $400 a month. And I have solar. She said, no, you need to add a few more because I want to get like 20. I might have to get 25. And I'm going to go on and get that battery because I want to be off grid, except for they'll charge me a connection fee or whatever. But I don't want a $360 bill. And that is because of these rate increases that they already have passed on to try to recoup for the billions they know they're going to have to pay. Brandon then says, none of the utilities will actually come out correct of pocket because the state has given all of them a way to escape. You're right. And that comes from the California Public Utilities Commission. So we have elections coming up for governor. I believe, to an extent, most politicians lie, and especially during election season, about what they can do, what they will do, all of this, right? Because they're going to pander to get the votes. So, but in California, the governor elects the California Public Utilities Commission. I learned a lot about them when I worked for AT&T many years ago, about how they're not elected, I'm sorry. He appoints his board, which is the CPUC. And basically, they're going to do what the lobbyists want done. And so if they're paying into stuff and supporting a candidate, they're likely going to go with the big money, right? So the fact is, yes, and you are absolutely correct, Brandon, the state is giving them a way of escape because the state basically is like, these are all the people I want on the CPUC, and the CPUC is going to listen to who's giving the big money and say, okay, well, you want to go in and have a rate hike? Okay, even if it's screwing people. So great point, Brandon. And yes, great topic of discussion. Then Dan says, I'm currently reading Firestorm that goes deep into the Eaton Canyon and Palisade fires. I've never heard of that, Daniel, but I would love to look at that.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, exactly. Erica, good morning. Happy
Erica,
birthday.
thank you for coming to my birthday party. That was a pleasant surprise. Appreciate you.
And then Barbara Bacchus said, I'm fortunate to be in the DWP area. I don't know.
That's fortunate.
DWP, like LA, they bill every 2 months. And I remember people used to get $400 bills all the time because they only bill every 2 months. But I don't know, whatever. She feels fortunate about that. Because let me tell you something, Mrs. Bacchus. It's LADWP, but all of them come out of the big grid. And if Edison passes rates to its customers, LADWP.
Everybody's going to take the fall.
It is right, because the state is going to allow it in everyone. And because Palisades had fires, then guess what? Edison or LADWP, which connects to the grid and is a grid partner, they will eventually pass those increased rates on to you all as well. And then Mackie. Hi, Mackie Samuels, 9954. Mackie says, have the law schools for SC, UCLA, and Loyola Marymount offered legal clinics with assistance for victims of the wildfires? I don't know about legal clinics.
They've been offering soil testing and all that.
They've done soil testing and mental health care and things like that. That's a great question. And that's probably something we need to Google and look up, because I don't do the announcements. I get lots of them, send them to Jamal. Jamal gets lots of them. But Jamal might have a little bit more insight on whether the three, SC, UCLA, and Loyola, have offered free legal clinics and assistance. Now, as far as other assistance outside of legal clinics, yes, on soil testing, yes, and repeated soil testing, because they got grants, and so it's free. But it is, what else? And they've done some mental health stuff. I know UCLA has. So, Mrs.
Well, here's the thing. I'm sorry to cut you off, Tony. Mackie Samuels, we don't really need to deal with the schools, because there are several lawyer groups here in town that are offering that exact service. So, and they're talking to people, and a lot of people are signing up with these law firms based on what they're talking about. So, that would be something that would probably be a great thing, but I don't know if it might clash between.
You know what, Brandon Lamar, if you are still on, I'm going to text you in a minute, but I want you to come on the show Thursday. So clear your calendar, bruh. I say that purposely.
Y'all see each other. I'm like brother and sister. Y'all see each other every day.
No, because when I see him at church, I call him Pastor Brandon, because he is our, sometimes I don't. I'll be like, hey, Brandon. But I have to remember, yeah, he's actually a pastor at my church. But Brandon is like, I think we talked about this recently. I don't know anybody else in Pasadena, Altadena area from there that has as many jobs as Brian. There is in our community something we say to each other. We'd be like, oh, you Jamaican this year or whatever, right? Because Jamaicans have lots of jobs. Brandon is the Jamaican of Altadena, Pasadena, because he is the young adult pastor of Victory Bible Church. He is anointed. He will pray heaven down. But he is a husband. Just did a 1-year anniversary. He is an author of these 2 amazing books for little kings and little queens, little folks. He is the president of the Pasadena NAACP. He is the executive director of Harambe Ministries, and they put on these plays and everything. He is the founder, and I'm sure CEO, executive director, I don't know what that title is, of
Passion
Project. And then he told me recently he sits on like 4 or 5 other boards. And I'm like,
and he works for the flower shop. Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm like, how is Brandon doing all of this? And but the thing about Brandon, he's like this, you guys. Brandon's real mellow, real calm.
You ain't lying. He don't go up, he don't go down.
And all the jobs Brandon and titles that Brandon holds, he juggles them like, you know how they used to have jugglers with balls and all that stuff. You would have no idea Brandon does all the stuff he does. But when I say any awards that come to Brandon are well-deserved, like well-deserved, because that brother is repping our community and out there. Oh, Then he does the State of Black Dina, and he's over at the Eden Fire Collaboratory.
Mm-hmm.
It's like intertwined throughout everything, because some of the boards he's on is in LA. And so, Brandon, I want you, if you are free Thursday morning, because I love
it. You coming on the show, then she realized how many
if you are free Thursday morning, I would love. Oh, and Craig just popped in. God bless him. He is a hardworking man. Craig, I'm finna text you too, because if Brandon can't come on, I may have you come on Thursday morning, because I still don't have guests.
On the spot. Craig, you're about to be on the spot. We're going to ask you about the Monica Lewinsky tapes. No,
the reason why is because Craig has been talking to us and been texting in here about the upcoming event, the lawn yard games. I'm bowling something. I know I'm saying it wrong, and I don't want to get it wrong, but I would love to hear and have more insight from somebody who is on that committee or group who is planning this. So I'm gonna text you in a few minutes, Craig, but I'm gonna text Brandon first. So Brandon, if you're still on, I want you to come on here Thursday, because you have some insight that many of us do not have. We know you can't share everything, and you hold confidentiality very well, but there are some things that you all are doing with Passion Project, everything, and we hear about it either from the flyers, we may pop by if we can, or we'll see a news article. I want you to come on and talk to not just us, but the people, and really share all the stuff that you're involved in and what's going on. So I'm going to text you. And if you are still on and engaging, I'm going to text you and you let me know, because I'm very serious, not to just put you on the spot, but we've been trying to get you on for a while. And you and I have texted or talked to each other at church or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll come on. But we've never been able to really lock down a time. So I'm going to text you right now. Can you come on Thursday? That's all I'm saying.
No pressure at all.
Nope.
So Daniel says the book is written by Jacob Sabaroff. He covers LA for MSNBC. These fires remind me of the Flint water crisis. Reverend Sharpton called Flint a crime scene. He was 100% correct. I mean, the water in Flint, I don't want to get off topic, but I mean, come on, that stuff looks like brown sugar water. It's like horrible.
Oh, I see it right here. Oh, wow.
And
Firestorm. It's on Audible too. Maybe I'll.
Yeah, we got some of your video from when you met with. I actually think I showed some of that when you met with the principal Gray, Dr. Lawton Gray, and you guys were going through the walkthrough of the tennis courts. Remember the video? You saw the background was everything needs to be painted. It looked like graffiti on the wall, but that's our school doing the homecoming prep rally stuff. So
okay, so basically Craig is saying yes, he will be on Thursday. So I'm texting you right now, Craig. I'm saying thanks, and I need your email so I can send you the invite. So yeah, I do have someone next Tuesday, post-fire. Io and Patty are going to come on. They were going to come today, but then I text him over the weekend because I hadn't sent it out, and he was like, Tony, can we please push it back a week? So Io, if you're watching, I already sent you the invite, but this is the last pushback because we've done this 4 or 5 times, and I do not chase people. So you want to come on here, talk about Postfire, the app, what it is, how you all are helping people. We'll see you here next Tuesday. But
down in the blaze of glory.
Okay, Craig, I just texted you. That would be fabulous because he is engaged in doing things in the community. Craig is from here. He and I met last year because my cousin Jonathan Coleman is a producer and all this and works with the Sunday choir, you know, the one that Kanye was doing stuff with for a while. But and Jonathan invited me, my parents, everybody. He was like, look, the house is gone. Like, you know, every year people would come over when we were little, growing up there, so they could do like New Year's Eve. We'd go down the parade route or whatever. And so everybody is like, wow, the house is gone. Aunt Jackie's house is gone. Uncle Al's house is gone. Like where we all grew up, right? And so he invited me to a Sunday service that was for the Grammys, I believe it was, that Grammy weekend. And it was at, I forgot, the Rooftop Hotel. But
he said he didn't get your text.
Craig, I don't know if you still got, okay, Craig, text me. Everybody has already gotten my number on this show, so I will give it out again. I'm going to give this one, hold on. I'm going to give my Google number because I forgot.
I actually got his number. I can text it to you right now.
Okay, good. Because the one that he gave me last year at the event may not be the right one. It's a 424 number is the one I have. Anyway, I'll send it to that one that you send to me, Brian. I just need your email, Craig. And then, oh, is that thing tonight? Oh.
Yeah.
That thing, thank you, Nishan, that Brandon will be speaking tonight. I forgot that that's tonight. What time is it? 6 or 7?
5, I think.
Oh, I got to go out there.
We're going to announce it today anyway.
Oh, I have 396, Craig. So, okay, let me edit it. Cool. That's what happened. I have a different digit. Okay, cool. So, I'll resend that.
6:30 to 7:30.
Okay, at the Altadena Library. So, anywho, that's what we talked about as far as shenanigans. So, if I have Craig come on Thursday, if I have IO Tuesday, then I need Brandon Lamar next Thursday. I'm going to be sending you an invite, Brandon, for next Thursday. And I'll call you. This one, did we read already? Did Daniel put written by? Yes, but then I didn't see. Oh, then he said like the Flint crisis. That's when Brian chimed in, called it a crime scene. He was 100% correct. Yeah. And then, yes, we can start, Craig, talking about the tennis courts and all of that redoing that's happening. Talk about the parks in Altadena, which I've been talking to Hans and all the group that's working on Farnsworth Park, because that's the park I grew up at around the corner from the house. But I haven't heard from them recently. And one of the things, Craig, since you're working with so many people, and I keep shouting this out to the county and everyone, we have tons of veterans that lost their homes in Altadena. Not just my generation, but above us and below us. And I think because Altadena has never had one, we need a veteran memorial somewhere in Altadena at a park or something as we begin to rebuild. So the people that you know and can talk to, and Brandon, for you as well, we need to really circulate and get that out there. We have tons of veterans and tons of Black veterans who were disproportionately affected, obviously, by the fire, right, and lost homes. So, Nishan, again, thank you so much about that, because
That's at 6:30 tonight.
Yeah, that's what Jamal said.
I didn't even know. I wasn't even listening. When did you say that? I didn't even
heard I'll be right
6:30 to 7:30.
Oh, my bad. Look, let me tell y'all what I'm doing over here. So while I'm trying to pay attention to what you guys are saying, I'm also sharing this to the 50 groups to share it to, the 100 people I share it to, and trying to keep track of comments over here and post them over there and all kinds of stuff. So my bad if I didn't hear you.
I'm not tripping.
I apologize.
We got the right information.
We know you're Jamaican too.
Twice.
3 times.
We know you're Jamaican too. So it's okay. We're not mad at you.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
We know you didn't hear us because you're Jamaican. And you are Jamaicaning right now.
Yeah, I'm on one. I'm thinking of the next move.
Right. So, anywho, I'm going to segue to Mr. Jamal Smith so that Stogie Man can do the announcements for us.
I got you.
Give me un momento, por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
That's so crazy, Craig, because I literally, for the last year, have had the wrong number, and you were like, Tony, text me, and I've texted you a couple times.
We've been texting you all kinds of stuff. You ain't never got it.
He never got it.
But no, the funny part is the person you have been texting has never sent back, this is not the person you're looking for.
Exactly. Has never sent anything back. Okay, so I got to put that on my calendar for tonight because I totally forgot. I don't want to be there.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Indeedy. We are going to start today with My Tribe Rise. They still have the Adopt a Survivor program where they are trying to match the $500,000 that they've already raised with an additional $500,000 to make their goal of $1 million. And what they're going to do with that money is they're going to provide bridge funding for rent and mortgage to cover up to 50 families. And if you can actually donate, please do so by scanning the QR code on the flyer.
Sounds like I heard an organ in the background.
Yeah, there was something going on in the background.
Oh, that was what Craig sent me, and I played it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me go on mute.
No worries.
I thought he's in church, and now we're going to have the announcements.
And then, as we had mentioned, one of the many projects that Brandon Lamar is working on is the Project Passion at Harambe, which is they have their Freedom Store, which is every Monday and Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You do have to schedule an appointment. By doing so, you can potentially get some toiletries, home essentials, and much more. You can scan the QR code or go to the URL, tinyurl.com.
Let me interrupt you on that one. So I got an email last week from a woman who said that is the wrong link, that does not work. And she's giving me the updated link that I'm going to send to you.
The tiny URL one?
Yeah, I'm going to make a short link of our own to put on there for that. So because this link is actually really long. But here, I'll just put it up here for people to look at. But this is actually going to be put up there later on. We'll have it on our Altadena community page.
Okay.
Yeah, because their flyer is wrong or something's not working. So that's what she sent me to put.
Okay. We can definitely correct that. But the address of Harambe is 1609 Navarro Avenue in Pasadena. So you definitely want to scan the QR code and then or go to that particular link, and we'll correct it and get the flyer all fresh and new for tomorrow. Or for
leave it there for a second.
Because today is Tuesday, so we won't be ready or doing this again until next week.
Yeah, because it says page not found when you scan the QR code.
Okay, well, we'll get the right one then. And 4, 3, 2, 1. We move on. All right. Eden Health Village continues to provide the free medical and mental health clinic every Monday and Wednesday from 12 to 5 p.m. at 1280 East Washington Boulevard in Pasadena. They accept walk-ins, or you can call 951-595-7032 to schedule your appointment or to get questions answered. And remember, the primary services they provide are medical consultations, medication refills, and mental health services and case management. And once a month, they actually have vision and dental services. So call the number to find out when the vision and dental services are being provided. And then the thing we were mentioning before, which is happening tonight, is Under the Stars, Voices of Resilience and Hope. It is an uplifting event for the 1-year anniversary of the Eden Canyon fires. You're going to see poets, writers, community members reflect on memory, healing, and rebuilding. It's tonight, 6:30 to 7:30 at the main library community room at 600 East Mariposa Street in Altadena. To learn more about the event and presenters, please scan the QR code below. This one did work before, so hopefully it continues to do so. And then there is a wildfire tenant support clinic. It does happen quite frequently. There's one that's happening tomorrow, which is going to be from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Neighborhood Unitarian Universalist Church at 301 North Orange Grove Boulevard in Pasadena. They offer the free services for wildfire impacted renters. You get the free legal advice for housing issues like evictions and lockouts, fire damage repairs and rent reductions, support with filing answers to evictions through the Tenant Power Toolkit, and lease termination and security deposit refunds. If you have some questions, you can call 213-891-2880 to schedule an appointment, or you can send an email to jsmalley at innercitylaw.org. Now, Hope Now CRC invites members of the community to come together for a day of connection and companionship. This special gathering creates a safe, engaging space for seniors to socialize, share stories, and strengthen community bonds. It's going to take place at the Hope Now CRC at 1800 North Lake Avenue in Pasadena. It's going to be tomorrow, the 21st, from 10:30 a.m. to noon. There's going to be health and wellness fair, crafts and hobbies, social time, workshops and seminars, and food and refreshments. And then, as we always announce, every Wednesday, Juicy Little Finds Thrift Store puts on the We Out Here Market. It is from 12 to 3 at the world-famous Fair Oaks Burger parking lot at 2560 North Fair Oaks Avenue in Altadena. They have fresh produce and groceries, free smoothies, and much, much more. Donations and volunteers are also needed. So if you're interested in participating in this, please do so. And for more information, reach out to juicylittle.org. You're not going to say it, B?
Me out here. Sorry, I'm still doing other stuff.
There we go. It just doesn't feel right without you saying it.
I know, and I'm trying to type these. Got a whole bunch of emails people are sending right now. It's crazy.
I understand. So there's a free grief and loss support group for LA fire survivors, shall I say. It's every Wednesday from 6:30 to 8 o'clock at the Maxwell House, which is at 55 South Grand Avenue in Pasadena. It's also virtual. For anyone impacted by the fires, it's for adults who are impacted by the fire, and it is free of charge. If you have some questions, you can reach out to Joanne Diaz-Kogel at 818-395-8066 or via email at Joanne, JOANNEKOEGL at gmail.com. Right. And the Laundry Truck LA still has services in our areas. They happen on Wednesdays at the Altadena Seventh-day Adventist Church at 2609 Lincoln Avenue in Altadena. The laundry drop-off time is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Once you drop it off, you come back in a couple hours and your laundry will have been washed, dried, and folded. So if you're interested in this service, definitely get it there tomorrow between 9 and 11. And then Senator Sasha Renee Perez is providing a virtual town hall tomorrow, Wednesday, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. She's going to help you learn how her new bills take them on and how we can move forward together. So, meaning take on the insurance delays and underpayments that the insurance companies are not providing, or providing a little bit of. Please invite survivors, friends, networks, and allies. You can register at efsurvivors.net/events, or you can scan the QR code.
Remember, this is virtual, so
correct.
You should be able to log in and go to it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And then SCORE is having an event and wants to invite you to the Rebuild Altadena event to support local small business owners as they rebuild and grow after the Eden fire. This takes place tomorrow from 11 to 4 p.m. at the Altadena Design Works, 409 East Woodbury Road in Altadena. You can scan the QR code to register, as well as get more information about the event. And as they indicate, space is limited, so definitely scan the QR code to participate as soon as possible. And we have Love Your Neighbor join for a free event commemorating the 1-year anniversary of the Eden Fire. There'll be music, prayer, and compassion gifts. It's going to be on the 22nd at 2150 Glen Rose Avenue in Altadena. celebrating Altadena strong. It's taking place from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then the third of the 3 guided meditations will be this Friday on the 23rd at 5 p.m. at the main library community room. It's going to be with Devon of Pasadena Meditation. And the main library, for those who aren't aware, is 600 East Mariposa Street. I did not know the address prior to doing all this stuff, but it's embedded in my brain now. I'm serious, man. Just like 540.
You're just going to show up there.
Right. Just like the collaboratory. It's like 540 West Woodbury Road or Woodbury Avenue, whatever the street is.
You just always was on Mariposa and Santa Anita, huh? On the corner.
No, I just knew where to go. I didn't even know the address.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about living in Altadena. You didn't really need addresses. You knew where to go.
Or anywhere else you're familiar with.
Landmarks, baby.
There you go. So there's a fire support group every Sunday at 10 a.m. At Stars Wellness Center at 500 East Villa Street in Pasadena. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Whitney at Whitney V as in Victor at gostars.org. And then this Saturday, the 24th, at 10 a.m., there's going to be a grief party. It's going to allow you, it's a virtual healing gathering where you can heal, relieve, reflect, create, and do a lot of good stuff. It's going to be Dr. Tamitra Clark, Paula Cooper Pearl, and Adrian Bell. It's going to be actually live on Adrian Bell's Facebook page, which is The Real Adrian Bell. And as Brian had indicated, you do not have to be friends with her. Once she goes live, anyone can actually access that. So again, 10 a.m. on Saturday at The Real Adrian Bell's Facebook page.
Now, what you can do is you can go follow her now so that you'll get notified when it actually happens in case you forget.
Exactamente.
And Dr. T just graduated with yet another
degree.
Certification, degree, something, yes. But I saw it on her Facebook page this morning. So she's ever evolving and getting additional education and credits and things. And I saw it on her page that she just had another graduation. So the grief party, definitely tune in so that you guys can hear what they have to say.
That's right. Okay, and Loveland Community Development Group, in collaboration with Neighborhood Savants, is presenting a Healing Through Feeling emotional wellness journey. It is this Sunday, the 25th, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Eden Fire Collaboratory. They do ask that you scan the QR code to register, or you can go to llcdc.org/Altadena. What to expect is holistic healing practices, licensed mental health professionals, healing through art and creative expression, safe, separate spaces for youth and adults, and food will definitely be provided. So again, Sunday, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Eden Fire Collaboratory, which is at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. And this will definitely be another great event. And then lastly, Beneath the Ashes, The Past Reimagined. The official premiere of the documentary film will take place on Sunday, February 1st at Aglu Cultural Center at 2495 East Mountain Street in Pasadena. The doors open at 4:30 with the screening beginning at 5 p.m. This is a documentary film produced by Brandon Lamar and directed by Harad Yadalian. Please scan the QR code to actually reserve your free tickets. As again, space will be limited, so you want to get there, get your tickets soon.
See, now another job. He producer of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another job.
That boy leaving a legacy.
Oh, another job at it. No, that's amazing. And he literally has the time, however he manages, or however his team manages him. And his wife.
Yeah, he figures it out.
They do an excellent job.
Absolutely. And
because he is all over.
We see him everywhere.
Yep.
seemed like every post, every event, it just seemed like every event there is some picture of Brandon there, either just participating or he's on the stage, speaking. Oh man, it's amazing.
So Daniel, you said you're wondering if Ben Crump, if let me shut my mouth. Yes, he has been. He has been in Altadena from the very beginning, helping those that lost loved ones, and he is pursuing litigation against Edison for that. So yes, he definitely is involved. And I think so is the other one, Pasadena's own. What's his name that went to Blair? My brain just stopped when I was getting Lee Merritt. I think he's also involved in representing people. And then someone put the Calendly in for Branded.
Yeah, okay. that was for the Project Passion. Apparently the link wasn't working that we had before. In fact,
when you were doing the announcements?
Yeah. Somebody let us know that the QR code and the link provided didn't work. Okay,
got it. So that is it, you all. The Calendly, but that's to schedule a calendar invite. I mean, a meeting or something. Usually, Calendly.
No, that's for Project Passion. Sign up. You got to set up an appointment, or you got to set up a
Calendly for it. Got it. Yeah. Okay, for the appointment. Cool beans. Well, it's 11:02. We are just under an hour, and to my knowledge, we don't have a whole lot more to talk about. So I think we're going to be saying Lulu very soon. Craig, thank you for putting. I was texting Craig like, send me an email, but he put it here. So I just sent you the invitation for Thursday. So it looks like we will have Craig Noble on Thursday, talking about the things that he is doing in his hometown and our community, including the tennis courts being reimagined, redone over at John Muir, starting with John Muir, but throughout, and then what he's doing with certain parks. Let's see. Oh, he sent me a gang of stuff. Let me see what else. No, because I just looked. He had sent me some other links, but there's it says this: Jimmy McDaniel, the match that changed history. I'm gonna just shoot this to you real quick, Jamal.
I like your profile picture. It's pretty cool.
Whose profile picture?
On Facebook, yours.
Oh, is that the
looking through the phone?
Oh yeah, that was the New Year AI thing I did. Yeah, with red bottoms and all that. So Jamal, I just think that. Oh yeah, that's
give me the details. You see the little sparkly on my ankle brace?
That's what Craig sent me about. I don't know if you could put that up, but he will be talking about that on Thursday. But I thought that was pretty cool. And then that one that's in a not black and white, but the older lookings, but it says Jimmy McDaniel Cosmopolitan Club locker room. So, which is the lawn bowling. I love that. Yeah. So those are what he sent me, and we'll put them up a little bit now. And it was something else he sent me that you guys heard, and it's like it's created AI, I believe, too. It's a little video, but it's the Jimmy McDaniel Legacy Foundation Invitational. I'll forward that to you as well if you want to put that out, because this is what he will be discussing as well. Mm-hmm. Where did my WhatsApp go? Oh, that one it doesn't want me to share. Maybe I have to download it first. Yeah.
I'm on your page, Tony, and one of your people that follow you commented, Jarvis Emerson.
What did he say?
He said, is there a community calendar with all of this information?
There is a community calendar that guy Courage started. It's a Gmail calendar. Hold on, let me go to my calendars and try to pull it up and see if I can put the link in here. Don't know whether or not I can, but give me 1 second. But there is a humongous community calendar that Courage started many, many, many months ago. But when I've looked at it, there's Altadena Forever. Here, let me get.
Yeah, he just posted a couple days ago that he's revamped it and updated it and everything. So pretty
good, because it is. Here, I'm gonna just put the link for everybody. But that's the Google Calendar. That if you want to go to the Altadena Forever community calendar, Altadena Forever group at Gmail, whatever. But that's the community calendar link. Oh wait, I'm hoping that wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, that has Dina Relief Drive, this, that, Altadena Dining Club at Mia, like everything, but it's a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. So yes, there is one, Jarvis. That's the link. Daniel is saying LA 20 and Chicago 17, temp at 8 degrees in Chicago that night. What night?
Nah, he's talking about the football game.
Oh.
The Rams won despite being frozen to death.
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. My son is a Rams fan, one of them, my oldest one. He was happy. So yes, that is the community calendar, and there's a lot of stuff on there, but definitely if you go, you should be able to find something. And if you cannot go by that link, you can email them at Altadena Forever Group. Hold on. And I think request it at gmail.com. Altadena Forever Group at gmail.com, and say you would like to have access to the calendar. Now, you cannot go to that calendar and add anything. I believe you have to send something to that email, and then they'll add it on the calendar, or at least that's how it was. Because they don't want any and everything on there. Maybe it's not vetted or anything like that. But there is, yes, an Altadena Forever group calendar that is the only one that I know of. There could be others out there.
Well, we have our community group that Jamal puts the flyers that we announce for the stuff that we do on there. But we can only go by what we do. So anything that you see on Altadena Community Group, Altadena Talks Community Group, is going to be from us. If there's other people posting, I'm not quite sure, but that's Jamal's baby. And whenever he comes back from what he's doing, he can fill you in more on.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. What happened now?
We were talking about how wonderful your mom is, and I was playing.
No,
we were
he started talking to me. I said no.
No.
I said no as well. I was playing.
Correction. Okay.
So,
I know you were
we were talking about the calendar, that Altadena community calendar that Jarvis talked about, and then he started talking about what you post, and it's on our group, but that's separate from an actual calendar. So yes, there are events that you discuss and then post on the Altadena Talks community Facebook group, but the Altadena calendar, the only one that I am aware of as an answer to Jarvis's question, is this Altadena Forever calendar. And if you can't go by that link, then email Altadena Forever Group at gmail.com and ask to be added to it or to have access to it. I will say that. And then if you go back to what Craig sent us, he's given a little bit more context to just say the Jimmy McDaniel Legacy Foundation was started for communities and youth to be able to provide them resources for paying tournament fees, rebuilding courts, scholarships, mental health, and other resources that the United States Tennis Association has now established. And the USTA has now established a USTA Altadena Fire Relief Fund, which will go through the Jimmy McDaniel Legacy Foundation. Great. So as part of the upcoming event that he's having, or they are having, and that you will talk about on Thursday, Craig, you can go definitely more into detail about the foundation, why and who started it, who's on the board, what you all are doing, and then talk about the event that's coming up, and how people can participate or get tickets or whatever. I believe it'll be held at the Rose Bowl. But if there is nothing else, we are just shy of an hour by 50 something seconds and counting down. And so we will say peace and hair grease, toodles. Who used to say that? What was his name on Soul Train? Brian, you know, it's in your brain.
Cornelius?
Yes, Don Cornelius.
Toodles.
I said peace and hair grease before I said toodles.
Oh, no, that was early on when the Black Power was in. After that, he said peace, love, and soul.
Peace and hair grease. Toodles, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Get out and enjoy some vitamin D.
Yep, because it's out there.
Later, y'all.
Bye.